Right then, so we had the Dreamscape 6 all vinyl show last night. So this is the video track list because I'm too lazy to go through each one by one and write them down. But this feels like a little bit more fun, so why not, eh? It has been just over 30 years to the day, 28th of May 1993, Dreamscape 6 at the Sanctuary. Spent many nights there in 94. So what do we start off with? Foul Play. This was the remix by Foul Play themselves, Open Your Mind, phenomenal track. Then that was actually Bookham that kicked off his show with that one. Then this one, DJ Mayhem, Cold Acid. This was actually 92, but Carl Cox kicked off his set with that one. Music Full of People, Yolk Sunny Side Up, again, another 92 absolute classic. I said this on the show, this is probably one of my favourite tunes of 92. It's got everything, proper rough, raw beats, high energy, mad ass bass lines, and to top it all off, an amazing, epic piano and vocal. Love it. I think that was one of only a couple of 92 tunes, but we'll see. Dougal played that one, I believe. Then we've got Awesome Records, 10-4, Freestyle and DJ R. That was in Slipmat's set. Then we've got Origin Unknown, The Touch, the original one, part 1 of Rum Records. Then we got DJ Solo Darkish. Now this is actually the repress, 10-inch repress through Nightfall. So I've got the original, but it is super scratched, so I didn't play. This one was Demolition Squad, K-Bass. Now I didn't even realise I had this. I got sent a TP of this from Brent at Vinyl Fanatics because they released this a while back. And I only remembered the breaking tune. And when I saw that in the track list, I thought, let me check the rest of the EP. And lo and behold, I had it in there. Living in Darkness, Top Buzz, absolute classic. Got a 93 remix. This was a really subtle remix. Really played true to the original that was back in 92. Got to give a mad shout out to Mad P. And of course, out to the one and only Jason K. R.I.P. brother. Touch of Darkness, DJ Lee. This was on Seduction's Impact label. There's also Want Your Love. So I actually played Touch of Darkness first, then this one, then Want Your Love. Or I played Want Your Love later. I can't remember. Then another one from Impact, Look to the Light, The Godfather, aka Seduction himself. That got played a couple of times, if I remember rightly. This was also another one from 92, actually. Or was it 93? Oh, I don't know. DJ Smoking Joe, this is obviously a repress, 92 retroactive. Big up Mr. Dave Elusive on this one. This one was played by Mr. Carl Cox. Music so wonderful, DJ vibes, just like one of those tunes that you can drop now and it is still just as powerful and as impactful as it was back in the day. Sunshine Productions on this one, which I actually found out was DJ A-Sides, Jason and someone else, I think. I used to love Justin Melody, such a great kind of piano intro tune to mix, but Take Me to the Top was the one that got played. Orca, 4am, of course, classic. Enjoy Drumstick. Drumstick was the one that was played, and I do believe Carl Cox played it, Ramos played it, and Slipmat. Well, Slipmat, definitely Carl Cox. There was a third. Again, you can tell by now, memory's not so great. This one was Rabbit City and, of course, Force Mass Motion, and the track's entitled Panic. Big up to Mr. Mike Wells. Liquid Crystal, To the Top. Again, this was another repress on the Night Force label. Big up Lunacy for all those lovely represses. Then we got a classic. Nookie, Gonna Be Alright. Cloud9 remix, absolute belter. Reinforced Business, out to the 4 Hero Gang. Lifting Spirits, this was, again, who was this? Ironic, that was it. And it was Believing was the track that was played. This again is another Lifting Spirits repress, out to Mr. Bill Vega on that one. More Awesome Records goodness, Freestyle DJ R again, this time with Madness and 10-4 Forward, just two such massive tunes. Then we go into a bit of a tango fest. Further Intrigue was played a little while, well, I think by a couple of them, so this is Tango and Fallout. Then Tango, I played two of these, so Can't Stop the Rush 93 mix and the Future Follows remix. And then, I started off with this one, then played this, then played Future Followers. Then Andy C, I think this was his second solo release, because Sound Mash EP was the first one on Ram Records, and this one was Something New Part 2. Got absolutely caned by the one they call DJ Ratty. So we're starting to get into the bit of dark side now. It was a bit happy, uplifting, energetic stuff, and now we're going into the kind of dark side, jungly worlds. Invisible Man, the beginning, not much else you can say about that, just an absolute stone cold classic. Enjoy this. Now, I was really surprised that actually, because Don't Be Afraid, I believe, was played twice on that night. But for me, and again, this is a repress, so I don't know if the original was out. Enjoy This. Such a massive tune. I was surprised no one drew for that at Dreamscape 6. Law of the No Lines, the original mix, Hyperon Experience back in the day. Then Two Dark Troopers. Both sides of this were played. I Want to Be Your Lover and also Dark Core 2. Just the epitome of Dark Side. It's just phenomenal. Basement Records goodies, of course. JMG and Richie. This was Hall of Mirrors that got played, and that was Bookham that played that one. Deep Jungle repress. Just look at that. How gorgeous is that? So this is Pascal. Big up Pascal. What a legend. Raw Basics. And that was... who played that? Not Ramos. Yeah, I think it was Ramos. Then on to another Bookham track. So this is Windmill and Divine Inspiration. Then another Bookham, Omni Trio, Mystical Stepper, and this was the Feel Better version. Then Subblades, this is Hype and Chopper. Again, this is Ramos that played this as his last tune. Another Deep Jungle repress. God, I mean, actually both these sides got played. So this is Pascal once again. I Got You Easy Boy, and also the flip side, Just Rolling a Fat B. Smith Inc. this was, but it's Simon Baseline Smith, 93 Goodness, Absolute 2. This was Palomino, just phenomenal sounds in this. He just done such a stand-up job on that. Big up Simon each and every time. Return to Atlantis, so this is Apollo, and of course the LTJ Bookham remix, classic. Am I going to finish this by the end of the tune? I don't actually have the original of this. But this was on, I've got it on one of the Dreamscape Volume 2, Bass Selective Blowout Part 2. And look at that, just in time for the track to finish. Bosh.